for himself and of course for the manager.
Interesting to see a tifo from Real Madrid there. Hasta el final. Vamos Real. So they're right going to the end because they need to get 10 points from the final 4 games in La Liga to guarantee the title. But very briefly, what about Granada in terms of what approach do they have to have for this game, Robert?
Well, you know, unfortunately for Granada and Tony Adams, the team, they're already relegated. So now the most important is to be united with the same passion to keep the good combination. So I think the most important for the shirt, Granada, is to fight, of course, for the players, but for the fans.
Yeah, and they do have a big social media campaign which says Orgullo en mi escudo, or Orgullo de mi escudo, which is pride in my crest, and, you know, that's what they're trying to show. This is Granada, then, who line up in this 4-2-3-1. The one change from the 2-1 defeat at Real Sociedad, which essentially relegated them. René Corin is in for Uche, and also lots of nationalities in this side. Tony Adams says he wants to make Granada more Spanish and more experienced. Do you think that's the right way to go?
Yes, of course. But you know, on the team you need everything: Spanish players, foreigners players, because the football is international. So now for Tony Adams, the mission is of course is finished because unfortunately Granada, they go to the second division. But the spirit, I think this is the most important. And of course, I think it's important to play against Madrid and for the players to enjoy when you are on the field.
Yeah, it's a 4-2-3-1. Our colleagues in Spain say for Real Madrid. It could be a 4-3-3 maybe. Yeah. And it's 9 changes, as we mentioned, from the 3-0 win against Atletico on Tuesday in the Champions League semi-final, first leg. And the only players to keep their places, Sergio Ramos and Casemiro. I wonder how the B team will get on this occasion, and this is a different test for them. But as Robert rightly says, the last time that this sort of team played away from home, they put 6 past Deportivo and didn't look back. So what has this game got in store for us? Can Real Madrid keep up their momentum and make it 8 straight meeting wins against Granada, led by that man, Sergio Ramos? Let's hand you to our commentary team, Jerry Armstrong and Kevin Keatings. Good evening.
Good evening, David, and everyone. Welcome to Los Camenes. Referee Ignacio Iglesias Villanueva about to get this very important match underway for Real Madrid. They've seen Barcelona go 3 points ahead of them at the top. Remember, Barcelona have the better head-to-head record if the teams finish level at the end of the season on points. But crucially, if Real Madrid get the job done here against relegated Granada, they will be level on points, but with that very important game in hand for Ramos, who doesn't seem to be rested for the B team. This is Vasquez, nicely worked, opening goal. Lucas Vasquez heavily involved. But did someone get the vital touch just short of the goal line? Whatever, Real Madrid are 1 up.
It's a great goal, Kevin. Great team goal, passing and movement's excellent. And it looks as if there was a deflection, I think, just before it crossed the line. I don't know if it was a Real Madrid player or a defender got in the way, but it's a dream start for Zinedine Zidane. This is the ball from Morata that finds Lucas Vasquez. Well, is he offside there? It's James gets a touch on it. It's a James Rodriguez goal. He's in there in the middle, and he gets the touch on it. So it's going to be James Rodriguez's goal, and that takes him into double figures.
Just a suggestion that he might have been marginally offside there, yeah, James.
It was a very tight decision, Kevin, I have to say.
The officials, James Rodriguez, the goal scorer, finding Vasquez. Comes to take on Gaston Silva. This is Contrao in his second league start of the season. Great ball in! 2-0, James at the double. And Real Madrid, after 10 minutes, are wasting no time here in drawing level at the top of the table with Barcelona again. The assist from Contrao and a decisive header from James Rodriguez.
Well, the initial cross from the right-hand side I thought was poor, Kevin, but Fabio Contrao picks it up and he whips in a really good ball. But where did the defence go? The two centre halves, because James is just sort of, he's drifted in there. You watch this run. There's a ball in from Lucas Vázquez. It's too deep and Morata gets out of the way, and then one touch and then a great ball in. Look at the defending over the top of one centre half who gets sucked in by a player, and then a free header coming in from James Rodriguez, and they've gone the sleep, Kevin, ball watching here, coming in totally unmarked, and a free header in the bottom corner of the net, and it's 2-0, and it's too easy. It's too easy. This young team's been scoring a lot of goals. Awful defending from Gaston Silva, who appears the substitution.
Well, it's one Watford loanee coming on for another.
Ali Mali.
Ali Mali off, Uche on. A penny for the thoughts of the 19-year-old.
Well, their away from home form was awful, but their home form was really good. But you're right, Kevin, they've done nothing in the last month, and that's awful. Oh, dearie me. Good ball.
Danilo got free of the left side of that Granada defence. Pullback's good. 3-0.
Wow.
Wonderful finish from Morata. Sparkling from Real Madrid again. What a finish.
Oh, Kevin, they've gone from second gear to top gear, and you know the pass to Danilo was great. You have to ask questions. How he can get in there in the first place, as Ochoa is asking now. First touch was good and he cut it back, but what about the finish from Morata? His 19th goal of the season. In step he's hit it with just on the edge of the box. Watch this finish again. Great ball, and the full back's wrong side for me, Silva, and he cut it back here. Look at that, bang, straight onto it, and he's got his head up, to be fair. Danilo knows what he's doing, and he cuts it back here. And this finish is very emphatic. In-step, bang, get straight into the roof of the net off the underside of the crossbar, and Ochoa has no chance. 3-0, and it's been so easy, too easy.
A few of the players you're watching out here tonight will be in the squad next season. We'll pick up on those in a moment. Here's Asensio. Morata. Strength to get away from Hongla. 4-0.
Wow.
Really deadly. Alvaro Morata, too strong for the young 19-year-old defender Hongla. And what a beautiful finish.
Well, all the spade work done, obviously, by Marco Asensio, and you can see the grief on the fans of the Granada fans here. They're just being destroyed, and I feel for Ochoa as well. He's got no cover, he's got no help. But Morata is so strong on the break. Look at the run. And here he goes, Marco Asensio, and he runs from his own half with the ball. Should have been challenged before that, but then he feeds a nice pass into Morata. Doesn't look too dangerous yet, but look at the skill and the strength to go outside on the left, check back on his right foot and whip one in. Look at the power as well, Kevin. You'll see it from this angle, probably better. And he is too strong for Hongla. What a finish. 2 goals for Morata, 2 goals for James, and this game is over as a contest. 19 goals for the season. I think it was 19, it's now 20. That's a good ball.
Lucas Vázquez. Oh, he's hit the top of the bar. Ochoa was beaten. He went on to make it 2-0. 2 more goals from Alvaro Morata. 9 changes Zidane has made from that Champions League semi-final first leg 3-0 win over Atletico Madrid in midweek. Only Ramos and Casemiro have stayed in the side. Here's Cuenca. Poor attempt there.
Look at this.
Kovacic. And Lucas Vázquez. And Casemiro. Well, with all due respect to the Brazilian midfield player, he doesn't get forward that often. Wrong player.
Sure. Could we get a record win here? We may well do, and there is a change being made as well. We'll see for which side very, very shortly to confirm that, and also to get us underway. Back to Jerry and Kevin.
Well, the referee had already signalled for the start of the second half, and Granada were getting ready to make that substitution. Didn't quite happen as the official down, the fourth official. It was David Lomban coming on, but he scooted onto the pitch. The ball to Ramos. Chow got across to make sure the shot didn't trouble Kiko Casilla.
I would look at
Benzema has been a great servant to Real Madrid. He really has over some 7 seasons.
Look at this run.
Sergio Ramos, options left and right. Might want to finish it himself, and selfish for Asensio, who was offside. I just wanted Sergio Ramos to stick his right instep through that and hit the top. Contrao. James.
Good ball.
Lovely way to pass. Didn't have to break his stride. Asensio. Here's Morata. Back to Asensio again. Looking for Morata. And Henderson heads away only as far as Vasquez. Gets away from Gaston Silva. He's had him on toast tonight, hasn't he?
Good defending.
James with a corner. Free header! And Ramos put it straight down the throat of Ochoa. This is Angban. Lucas Vasquez. Oh, good stop from Ochoa to deny Lucas Vasquez.
Well, he started.
Yes, more league appearances for Lucas Vasquez than any other Real Madrid player. I mean, most of them have been off the substitutes bench, but really feels like he belongs now in this wonderful squad. Contrao, flag stays down.
Oh, goodness.
And Ramos has missed another great chance. Cuenca, nicely worked with Ongla, just out of the reach of Adrian Ramos. Gaston Silva. Pereira.
Good ball.
Third man run from Gaston Silva. He's got Ramos free. It's great football from Granada, but there's no end product. Might be now though. Ongla. It has dipped a little this season. Silva with a corner. This is Uche. A good turn from Ramos. Casilla getting his body in the way, and
got okay in the end.
Good run from Mariano. This is Benzema.
Oh.
Here's Cuenca. Ramos. There's deflection on that, and not too far wide. Corner.
As James starts another attack, and here's Benzema.
Nobody closing. Only Ochoa with the safe hands to deny Benzema Real Madrid's 5th goal.
Keep rolling on. It keeps it interesting, though, doesn't it?
It certainly does. The title race continues apace, and it is absolutely thrilling.